This is the KRUI News at Noon, brought to you in part by the Daily Iowan. This is KRUI, Iowa City.
It is noon in Iowa City. The temperature is 52 degrees, and for KRUI, this is the latest news with Anna Cardamon
and Al Boisjolie. Here are your headlines for this Tuesday morning. Barbaric acts in Baltimore. Nepal earthquake death toll rising, and concentration camp survivor teaches to forgive but not forget.
With tensions boiling over in Baltimore, the city's mayor instituted a 10 p.m. curfew after violent riots erupted in the city streets Monday. The riots followed the funeral of Freddie Gray, who died last week from a back injury he allegedly suffered during an altercation with Baltimore police. Rioters burned cars and threw stones at police, seriously injuring 6 officers. The demonstrations motivated Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley to declare a state emergency and to activate the National Guard. He instituted the curfew. The instituted curfew also includes the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles postponed last night's home game against the Chicago White Sox, the first of a 6-game homestand, which may need to be rescheduled in its entirety.
A 7.8 size earthquake shattered the capital of Nepal and devastated thousands of lives on Saturday. Over 4,500 people are dead, and almost 10,000 are injured, and 1 million children are in need of urgent care, making this the deadliest natural disaster in over 80 years. Friends and family are turning to social media, Twitter especially, to locate their loved ones. Among the thousands dead are 4 Americans, one of them being Dan Friedenberg, a Google executive. An Instagram post from his sister confirmed his death this weekend. Searches through the devastating ruins are still underway.
Sierra Pippen, the 20-year-old University of Iowa student and daughter of 6-time NBA champion and former Chicago Bull Scottie Pippen, was arrested in the early hours of Sunday morning after drunkenly urinating in a hotel lobby. The incident occurred at the Sheridan Inn in Iowa City. After being found next to the hotel, Pippen refused to participate in field sobriety and breath tests and accused the arresting officer of being racist. Pippen also was arrested on April 10th after she drunkenly got into a fight with security at the same hotel.
The buddy system is being considered more important than ever after the body of a University of Indiana student was found. 22-year-old Hannah Wilson went missing during what is called Little 500, a big week of partying at Indiana University, are saying they last saw her at the bar alone at 1 a.m. Friday. Wilson was found later that day by Indiana police with obvious trauma to her head being the cause of her death. Police have linked Daniel Messel, a 49-year-old man, to the murder after finding a cell phone near her body.
Hawaii's current smoking law may be going up in smoke. Hawaii's state legislature passed a bill last Friday that would prohibit the sale and use and possession of tobacco products to people under the age of 21. It aims to lower the number of children and young adults who use tobacco. In 2012, 2.3 million children and young adults started smoking. Hawaii would become the first state to make it law pending Governor David Ige's approval. The law would go into effect January 1st, 2016.
160344. Probably doesn't mean much to you, but for concentration camp survivor David Wallerman, those numbers would represent a large part of his life. If you add the numbers individually, they equal 18, the number that saved his life from death. At 13 years old, Wallerman added 5 years to his age to avoid the gas chambers. After 75 years of silence, Wallerman decided to speak about a past filled with terror, death, and later survival. His story first came out through the words of a 12-year-old Iowan author, released on April 16th. The book, called A Lucky Lie, is a part of a collection that serves to teach about the Holocaust. Wallerman now preaches to the public to forgive but not forget.
Friday, reality TV star and former Olympian Bruce Jenner spoke with Diane Sawyer on his desire to transition into a woman. He says, "For all intents and purposes, I am a woman. Ever since he was a young boy, Jenner knew he was transgender, but now at the age of 65, he is ready to transition." The high for today is 72 degrees and the low is 46 degrees. The rest of the week looks mostly sunny, but next Sunday and Monday there's a chance of rain. That's all we have for your news at noon today. Be sure to check out our next KRUI News live at 5 tonight for more news and awesome interviews. I'm Anna Cardamon.
And I'm Al Boisjolie. Stay tuned right now for sports.